Hey everyone, Stacy here with Usborne Books and More, and I'm here to share some books that I think would make really special gifts for beneath the tree, some of which come with some really special friends. So, first off is Jonathan James and the What If Monster. This is a great book if you have a child who gets a little worried, starts thinking worst case scenario a lot. Jonathan James is a kid who understands that. He has a what if monster that's always telling him the worst possible thing that could happen. But in the middle of the book, Jonathan James kind of challenges the what if monster and starts thinking, well, what if things go awesome? It's a really great book for kids and adults alike, and this is the plush that goes with if you'd like to make it an extra special gift. Another book by Michelle Nelson Schmidt that just came out is Cordelia, and Cordelia is a little girl who can fly. She flies all over until people tell her that little girls can't fly. And people doubt her, and she kind of comes down to the ground and gets very sad. And then she remembers who she is. And she kind of gets frustrated with herself for letting other people tell her what to think. So then with confidence and strength, Cordelia began anew. She was the girl who could fly, and she knew this was true. As Cordelia ran along, a feeling began to start. It was a soothing of her soul, a healing in her heart. She remembered who she was and that she loved to fly, and the doubts of others fell away. She rose into the sky. Cordelia began to fly again, to sing and play and soar, because what others thought didn't matter anymore. So you can see this is a very powerful message for little boys and girls. And again, it comes with a very sweet little friend. This is Cordelia. Two other books quickly that come with really sweet little plushes. If you're not familiar with Bob as a Unicorn, you definitely should be. Bob likes to pretend, and he likes to have fun, and all of his friends don't understand him until he finds a very special friend who sees him just for who he is. So this is Bob as a Unicorn. And this is Nibbles the Book Monster. He goes through classic fairy tales and starts causing all sorts of havoc, like Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Little Red Riding Hood, etc. And he also comes with a very special friend. This is the Nibbles plush, and kids love him. We also have a book called Olga de Polga, and this is by the author of Paddington Bear. This would make a beautiful gift book because the illustrations inside are just gorgeous. Like, I could totally see this being a wonderful bedtime story book. Olga de Polga is a mischievous little guinea pig, and I know that this would be a big hit for kids that are probably age 7 and up. This is another book that's fast becoming a favorite of mine. This is Amelia Who Could Fly. This is about the life of Amelia Earhart, and the reason I love it. My name is Amelia. I am 10. Someday I'm going to fly. I have a scrapbook. I filled it with pictures and stories of women who have done great things. Someday I will be in someone's scrapbook. So I love this because it's filled with really positive messages for young girls. Amelia Who Could Fly. We also have these wonderful illustrated story collections. We have Hans Christian Andersen. We have a ton of these, but they're the illustrated stories collections. This one's Hans Christian Andersen. We have illustrated stories from Shakespeare, Norse myths, and my boys' favorite, Greek myths. These are $19.99, and they are just chock full of great stories that your kids would love. We do these a lot at bedtime. Speaking of bedtime, we also have some very short story collections, like 5-minute bedtime stories. We also have 10 10-minute stories. We have fairy tales for bedtime, and we have animal stories for bedtime. Just a few more left. This is Pop-Up Garden, and it is gorgeous. If you have kids that love pop-up books, these are going to be amazing. Have a little house here, flower garden. This is a veggie garden. I mean, these are just so intricate and beautiful. You have some koi fish swimming around. These are just gorgeous. And of course the birds at the end. We also have Pop-Up Jungle with parrots and monkeys swinging back and forth, and crocodiles, snakes, and a tiger at the end. Very sweet books. Lastly, I have books for if you have friends who have just had a baby. These would make really great additions to the nursery. This comes inside a beautiful slipcover, and it's linen bound. And these illustrations are just gorgeous. These are full of nursery rhymes. And it's just a really great little gift nursery rhyme book that would be sure to be read over and over again over the long haul. So this is nursery rhymes, and we also have the Usborne Illustrated Alphabet, really similar. Linen bound, and just beautifully illustrated all the way throughout. Very sweet books. Thank you so much. I hope you saw some great ideas.